Hey lovelies, welcome to day 5 of our 30-day summer challenge. Today we're going to be opening across the front body, so it's going to be some deep stretches. So it might feel a bit uncomfortable and unfamiliar. Going to be coming down onto our bellies. Now if you're new to these poses, what I'd recommend is you have your right arm out flat, or if you're really new to it, right angle down and drop the shoulder down and turn the head away, rest your ear on the mat, and then you're going to put your left fingertips and left elbow up to the sky. You're going to bend your left knee and point your toes up to the sky, and then peel your left leg back. So we're looking for a light to mild stretch across the right shoulder arm. Tuck your chin down and lightly swing your right foot forward. Foot might not even be touching the floor. Now, if you can't feel anything, then you'd need to bring your arm up straight like I demoed originally. If you're a regular yinner with me, you'll probably have your elbow bent at a 90 degrees angle. Just surrender in here. And don't worry if you've got it right or wrong. Look for a sensation and try and surrender into it. And when I say surrender, it's trying to notice if maybe you're tensing up somewhere else on your body or something's just like, ugh! Try and breathe into the process and trust that you're in the right space in this right moment for you. Just breathe. And this can be really uncomfortable, this pose, or really unfamiliar. However, the more we show up and do these kind of practices, the more it starts to open. And it's one of these poses that I need to come back to very, very regularly, because things like driving or sitting or needing to be on the computer, the shoulders will naturally start to chip forwards again, or even how we sleep at night. So it's something that I find, for me personally, is a regular need to counter what is going on in my day-to-day life. Take one more deep breath here, and then keep your right arm where it is and roll back on your tummy for a moment to rebound. Bring your left arm in, maybe rest your head on your hands, keeping your right arm where it is so it gets a chance to recover. And as you breathe out, maybe just giving yourself permission to release any tension or any stress, maybe in the body or in the mind, not needing to give it a story or a why, and just sending it off with love and gratitude while you take some space for you today. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring that right arm in. Left arm's going to go out. Right elbow comes up. So you either need your left arm straight, or it might be an angle. You might have it bent 90 degrees. Turn your head to look at your right arm. Bend your right knee. Your feet off the floor, on the floor. And last to mild stretch across the heart here. Chin down towards your left foot. Bring or inch your left foot forward so you can see it. Just press in. First began this pose about 2 years ago. I could barely move into it, so being still feels so stiff and tight. So it can totally depend on our stress levels, our hydration, what's been maybe going on for us physically as well as emotionally and energetically and all the other stuff. So we're here for another 40 seconds. I like to stay in these deep poses for at least 90 seconds. So it helps us get deep into our fascia tissue, which is what connects every single part of all of our body into this oneness, like a webbing, like a spider's web that goes around your muscles, your organs, your ligaments, your joints, everything. And we can hold tension here, old emotions, old stuff. So when we hold for at least 90 seconds, we can start to allow it to have space so it can start to shift out the body. Very slowly is rolling back onto your tummy. These kind of stretches though, just being mindful that maybe some emotions might come up during the session or after the session or even in the next few days. So allowing yourself some space and time to feel your feels and have some patience with your body.
May all mothers know that they are loved, and may all sisters know that they are strong.
And then very, very, very slowly coming up.
Daughters know that they are worthy.
So I'm going to give you a couple of options. We're working across the front body today, so we're going to be looking to stretch the quads. So you can lay on your side, you can pull that leg. So I'm on my left side, you can pull your right foot in, and then you're looking to pull that leg back for a split and lay here. For something that goes deeper into your poses, you can come into half saddle and bring that leg round. So I'll just show you from this side so you can see. Laying, I like my heel outside my bum cheek. So again, you're looking for a stretch. If that is too much though, laying on the side, taking hold, lightly pulling back. And again, you're looking for some discomfort. Stay with the breath. You might even want to bend your other knee out. So you're looking for a stretch across the the left thigh, depending on which side you're doing. And again, just try and relax in other spaces where you might be holding tension. It could be behind your knees, or your calves, or your toes. You might want both arms above your head. So just experimenting. Or you might be really, really tight and just laying on your side and just putting the thigh in, and that might be enough. And it's also going to challenge your core if you're laying like that. If something feels sharp and shooting, back off. You're looking for a light to medium pull-in sensation, and the more you do these practices, the more you'll be able to communicate with your body to know, oh, I could just push that boundary a little bit more, or oh, I've pushed that's a little bit too much. You're listening to your body and your needs. And this is a great pose as well. You can really open space underneath your lower belly and across your hips when you're breathing. And then very, very slowly bring that leg down, lay on your back for a moment and just rebound. Just notice maybe what's happened to your body. Pay attention to your right shoulder and your right hip compared to your left shoulder and left hip. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So rolling onto the other side, taking hold of the other leg. You can either roll onto the side, or if you want to come into saddle, half saddle, you can bring that leg round. Arms can be over. And bear in mind, one side might be really different to the other side. And ease yourself into these kind of poses because they're quite deep. And you might feel quite agitated in these poses or frustrated. There might be all different feels and emotions coming up. So seeing if you can observe them rather than getting caught with them. And we're here for another 20 seconds. You're doing amazing. And I know this can be a really challenging pose to stay in. Very slowly, trying to come out of this. Bringing the leg down, maybe place your hands on your body. And just tune in to what's happened or how your energy may be feeling. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then hug your knees in, either roll to one side or rock forwards and backwards till you're sitting up. And you might want to sit cross-legged, or you might want to be kneeling, you might want to sit on a chair or put some pillows under your bottom. We're going to stretch just to counter underneath the back of the arm. So take your right arm up, placing it down. So we're going to stretch across under the arm. Take your left arm and then just leaning over and just taking some deep breaths here. And I invite you to take some movement and maybe lightly rock. If you're someone that is slightly more flexible, you might want to take your left arm out, thumb can go down, and you may find that you can wrap the hand behind and then lean. And this is something that I was totally unable to do a couple of years ago. So it took a lot of work and consistency. And some days it still feels uncomfortable. Some days it feels like it just wants to swoop in. So having that patience with yourself. Then come to stillness. Come to center. And then just bring the hand down. Just close your eyes. Palms up. And while you're in this open space, I want you to really tune into balance. Sometimes when we start challenges or we have motivation and focus, it's like we have all this oomph at the beginning, and then sometimes that can start to soften and disappear as time goes on. So how could we bring balance to these 30 days? And even if you're not doing them consecutively, just bring balance to maybe complete the 30 days in your own time, so that your energy perhaps stays a bit more consistent and in balance as you go through each session. When you're ready, taking your left arm up, placing it down your back, right hand comes on top, and leaning over and maybe rocking, or again you can take the right arm out, thumb rotates down. And one side might be very, very different. Just creating some gentle movement. And maybe the word balance and harmony could be something you could reflect on after the session as well. Perhaps in or times off the mat when you've felt motivated and focused and driven, and then maybe what happens during. How could we harmonize and balance that energy so it becomes a consistent flow? Coming back to center, palms open, eyes closed. What could you maybe gift yourself today to bring some harmony to your inner and outer worlds? And if you've got time, maybe you spend an extra 5 minutes or so in a meditation, or maybe in Shavasana laying on your back, creating space to welcome in maybe what you are open to receive, knowing that you are divinely protected and divinely safe. And if you need to go, closing your practice, hands to heart, namaste. Hope you enjoyed the session today. Please like or maybe share this video to someone that you feel may help or may be interested. And I'm here to support, so any comments, please pop down and I will happily get back to you. See you soon. Lots of love.